The issue of the power of five still continues. Some of the opinion that the issue will cost jungle justice. Some are saying it shouldn't have, but nobody can stop a man from believing in what he or she believes in. That is that. Nobody can stop anybody from believing in what you believe in. Your belief is for you. Your opinion is to you. We all have freedom of expression and freedom of opinion. Are you getting it? So I want you to listen to this VN. But before I play this VN for you, some people asked me on the comment section that Varajis, which one do you believe in? Do you believe there is grant, or you don't believe there is grant? The answer is this, and I will give it to you for free. There is grant to be paid, and we all will receive the disbursement by the special grace of God. But that doesn't mean that you can convince anybody that believes that there is no grant. And that doesn't mean that you try to silence those that think they are saying the truth. That is just that. Firstly, I have my own submission to make after this VN, but I will leave you to it to listen to the VN. But please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe, hit on the notification bell, so anytime we drop updates, you will be the first to receive it. Let me leave you to it. I'll be right back.
Because it's putting life of people in danger. You that is saying that it is old voice, let me tell you, the life of many NGOs is in danger now. Let me tell you, if you don't know. Some of them that gather the money of people and they send those money and they send it to some grant handlers, register, and their name was sent according to them. You gather your names, send it to somebody, and you pack all the money, you send it to him, and that person took the money to the grant handler to power them, and now at the end, now he said that there is no grant anywhere. The person who gave money to somebody, he will look for his money if you don't know. And though I heard that some NGOs, they used to collect money and they don't remit. Yes, that one is there. That one is there. But some they remit the money. But who will be at the receiving end? Let me tell you, Oga, you who say this an old voice note. The people that will be at the receiving end of whatever, whether it is jungle justice or whatever will happen, it is some of those NGOs that can be reachable. Because anybody who pays money, he only go to the person he gave money to, and maybe he didn't even touch 1 naira out of the money, and maybe he must have eaten the money, so they will be the one to pay. That is why that kind of voice note he made is not good. It's not healthy to the life of some NGOs. I know many of them that have collected money from people, especially in pioneers and the rest. And somebody coming up to say that there is no grant, you are putting their life in danger. You are putting their life in danger. It's not good at all. So please, Grand Community, it is today, Tuesday, I made that first voice. I don't just like to make voice note anyhow. I did that voice note to respond to Power of Five, not to anybody. Thank you very much. Hello, Grand Community, I'm back again. This is Pastor Gideon from Zaria. I learned that somebody was claiming that my voice note today was an old voice note. It's like maybe that person don't even know what I'm even talking about. You don't really know what I'm talking about. So if you don't know anything, please don't talk. Today is 20th of May 2025. I made that voice note around 9 or 8 something in the morning, and I'm still making this voice note around 9:53. So I really don't know what is going on in Grand community. When somebody is trying to say the truth, other people will be just talking trash. Please, you need to be very careful out there. Yes, I was given a voice note from Power of Five. Somebody sent it to me, and I went through it, and I saw the voice note everywhere. So I told him the truth. He has to debunk what he has said. If not, I'm still repeating. I am seeing a jungle justice coming. Let me tell you the truth. Yes. You can't just come out and tell people you are not seeing grant anywhere after assuring people and collecting their money for polo and t-shirt and whatever, and coming back to tell us about a agri grant. Agri grant that my friends, some Muslim friends, are there collecting every year. Is it not President Buhari that started it? With the other one, you talk about business people. I even did that one some years ago. So I'm not telling you something that I'm forging something. It's something I participated in. The grant that is talking about that has started is grant that has been existing in Nigeria, and I enjoyed it myself. So please, any person saying that is an old voice note, you need to be very, very careful. Be very, very, very careful. We will just come out and be supporting lies. What nonsense is that? Ask Power of Five, is it not that they started agri grant? And I'll prove it to you. I know the links to agri grant, Oga, if you don't know what you are talking about. The grant is talking about, I know it. We've even gone for training how many times? Oh, you want me to come out and be telling you everything? We did the first training in Kaduna. We did another training in Abuja. So how can you come and promise me a grant and after you collected all the money of people, you are not talking about agri grant for crown sake? So you, that person who is saying it's an old voice note, receive this message. It is today. I'm still in my house in Zaria. It is today, Tuesday, 20th of the month of May 2025, that I am making this voice note. And if you think what I'm saying is a lie, come out, let's talk. So please, I don't want all this nonsense. I don't want all this nonsense continuing in this grand community. The person who make a voice note that he has gone, there is no grant anywhere, and he's now trying to let us know that he has gotten a slot for agri grant or another grant or whatever that is talking. So come out and debunk what he has said. Was it a lie or is it an AI? He should let us know.
I think what he has said is not supposed to be a problem. And he believes, just like I've said in my former video, he believes that he's doing the right thing by telling the people the truth he knows. He knows that, he believes that, or what he has seen is that there is no grant anywhere. Are you getting it? Allow the man to believe in what he wants to believe in. It's so simple. He has collected money from some NGOs that subscribe under him. Now that he said there is no grant to be paid and he has collected money, what do you think? He will give them back their money. That is just the plain truth. But if the NGOs decide to forgive him after collecting all the money he collected from there to finance himself or to enrich himself, then I say, okay, Oga, no problem, you can go with him. Good and fine. It's nobody's problem. So the man believes that there is no grant anywhere. People should allow him to talk. And who knows if he's telling the truth? Who knows whether he knows what you and I doesn't know? That is his belief. The NGOs that subscribe under him knows him, so they should go and collect their money. And those people that subscribe under those NGO, the NGO might decide to, like, okay, maybe they subscribe in other grant handler again. They can decide to go under those other grant handler to make sure they satisfy their people. Why the money the NGOs pay to him, he will refund them, because you cannot lead people halfway and ask and say there is no, I cannot go forward again after you've collected the money to take I can't be going to Lagos now after paying money for you to take me to Lagos, and you go ahead and drop me halfway and you say you cannot go again. What will you do? You will give me back the money I paid to you. That is just that. So what he believes is possibly he has seen that he cannot get grant for them, and instead of telling them, don't worry, there is grant, don't worry, there is grant, the man simply wants to clear his conscience, and it's not a bad thing for him to clear his conscience. Let's be honest with this. It's not a bad thing for him to clear his conscience. So he believes that he cannot move forward if he cannot lead them further to achieve what they've all been pursuing, and he decides to say the truth. He's simply telling them the truth. Don't expect grant from me again. I can't get you grant. But there are still some other grant handler that believes that they can still get grant for their people, or that believes that there is still grant somewhere, and are still telling their people there is grant. It doesn't mean that for the fact that he said there is no grant, doesn't mean that other grant handler doesn't have a way to get grant for their people. People should allow the man to clear his conscience. He's simply clearing his conscience. That's what I just see this as. That's what I just believe. The only thing is, his conscience that is clearing might lead him to start paying back the money he has eaten. It's not a big deal for him. People should allow him to clear his conscience. That is still my take. That's just that. This is Viral Gist HQ. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly do us the favor to subscribe and hit on the notification bell, so that whenever we drop updates, you will be the first to receive it. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye for now.